Okay, I guess I'm calling the roll call. Secretary must have dropped out of society.
Recording in progress.
Rick Strandria,
Here.
Phil Roger,
Here.
Ned Dalton here, Vinnie Giannotto,
Here.
Roger Mitchell,
Here.
Gary Swingle,
Here.
Jeff Franson,
Here.
Jim Crow.
Here.
Okay, I'm going to read the ground rules for this public hearing tonight.
Mr. Chairman, I'm sorry, I just want to mention that this is the ZBA meeting for tonight.
Oh.
Yes.
I think everybody knows.
It's on July 26th.
Okay, tonight
And the
is
time is-
this is the zoning board of appeals meeting for the town of Watertown. The date is July 26th. The time is 7:05.
Thank you.
And I'm calling the meeting to order. Okay. I'm going to read the ground rules for this public hearing tonight. The applicant or their representative will make their formal presentation to the board stating the specific hardship and precisely why this merits a variance from the zoning regulations of the town of Watertown. All comments, discussions, and observations shall be made through the chair after proper recognition by the chair. This is necessary to ensure that only one person at a time speaks on any issue, thus making it easier for everyone to understand and for clearer legal transcription. All persons addressing the board shall begin by first clearly stating their name and address for the record. If necessary, the person may be asked to spell his or her name for the record. Following the presentation of the application, the Zoning Board of Appeals will ask specific questions of the applicant. After the board asks its questions of the applicant, I shall then allow members of the public who wish to speak in favor of the application or against it to address the board. I shall then allow the applicant to respond to the comments of the members of the general public. I shall then allow any members of the general public who wish to present any additional information or clarifying discussion to do so. I shall then provide an opportunity for the applicant to respond to these additional remarks if they or their representative so wishes. The Zoning Board of Appeals has 35 days from the date of the public hearing commences to complete the public hearing. The board may ask the applicant for a 35-day extension of the public hearing period if the board requires any additional information or wishes to schedule a site walk to observe the situation for themselves. The Zoning Board of Appeals has 65 days from the date when the public hearing is closed to enter its decision. The board may or may not make its decision tonight at a regular meeting following the public hearing. You may stay for the regular meeting if you wish, or you may leave at the end of the public hearing and contact the zoning office the following morning to determine the status of your application. Okay. Application number 2022-10 of Mia Ayat for a variance of 7 feet to... Huh?
That's not the
That's
specific meeting, right?
Yeah, what did I...
The regular meeting.
Oh, shit, okay, I'm sorry. Application number 2023-1 of Giuseppe Paletta for a variance of 21 feet to a front yard property line setback for construction of a 24 by 22-foot attached garage to be located 14 feet from the front property line at 49 Carson Street, Oakville, Connecticut, in an R12.5 residential zoning district. I'll have the secretary read the notice. What the hell happened to my...
Touched for the agenda.
Zoning Board of Appeals of the Town of Watertown will hold a public hearing at 7 p.m. on Wednesday, July 26, 2023, at Watertown Town Hall, Council Chambers, 61 Echo Lake Road, Watertown, Connecticut, to hear and act upon the following application. Application number 2023-1 of Giuseppe Paletta for a variance of 21 feet to a front property line setback for construction of a 24-foot by 22-foot attached garage to be located 14 feet from the front property line at 49 Carson Street, Oakville, Connecticut, in an R12.5 residential zoning district. Section 12.8 of Watertown zoning regulations requires minimum 35-foot setback from front property lines for a principal building in an R12.5 residential zoning district. At this hearing, interested persons and written communications will be heard. A copy of the application is on file in the Planning and Zoning Office, Watertown Municipal Center, 61 Echo Lake Road, Watertown, Connecticut. Dated in Watertown, Connecticut, this 13th day of July 2023. Dated in Watertown, Connecticut, this 20th day of July 2023. Edwin Dalton, Secretary, Zoning Board of Appeals.
Is there anyone here to represent the applicant? Oh, Giuseppe.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, and member of the commission. My name is Giuseppe Paletta, and I live at 25 Lakeview Drive, Watertown, Connecticut. I'm looking for a variance because I have a house on Carson Avenue, and the garage was an old garage, and it was falling, and it was built like in the 20s or the 30s, had a flat roof, metal, so the neighbors, they were complaining. So I took a permit out to change the roof and put trusses. So we took the roof off, and the walls, they started shaking. They were masonry, they were built bad. So I took another permit to do the framing the walls, and we found out that there was no footings. So because it was 1 foot into the street line, it was right on the property line, and it was on the corner. So I says, maybe I better off to make it more conform and attach it to the house. So, and that's what I'm here. So if you have any questions, basically that's about it.
So the garage you're putting up right now doesn't need a variance at all?
Yeah,
I mean, what-
yeah, it's right on.
what-
It's not the garage here.
Yeah.
This is the old one.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just
But the
saying.
garage doesn't extend any further encroach onto the property.
Yeah.
The street,
So, I mean,
other, as far as the
And
house.
usually when you attach it to a house,
Yeah.
should be, I don't know.
The variance is 21 foot to the front property line.
So the gar-
Setback.
So the garage is not gonna encroach any closer to the road than the house is already, correct?
No,
Okay, well, that's what I-
actually, it's
I just wanna make
farther
that clear.
back. Yeah. And then what I'm gonna do with the existing garage, the old garage, we're gonna remove whatever concrete is over there and just grass it. And I think it's a plus, the neighbors they're happy with it, and it's constructed right on the corner of one of the streets, which is, there is no sight line at all.
Joe, do you have your green cards?
I didn't pick it up. I got it with me because I was on the highway, just came back from Stanford, so I didn't want to go over there, but they're all back.
You got them back?
No, I don't have them with me. I got
No,
them
but I
on the
mean,
office. I'll bring it to them.
The people responded?
See, 3.
So
Whoever
you-
we send it, they all got it back. We all got it back.
Well, got to make sure you get them to the zoning office.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, as I was on the highway. If I went over there, I would have been late.
I noticed there's an old well, so this is on water, sewer and water, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody else have any questions? Got any questions?
No, I took a ride by today, and the way the garage was before you step out of it, you level, you run over.
Yeah.
It was on the street,
Yeah.
or actually in the street.
It's a lot better, and usually you're better off having it attached to the house anyway.
Is that gonna have a private, is you gonna have an entrance into the house from the garage, or just the garage door?
No, it's gonna be attached to the house. So where the porch is gonna be an entrance, so you don't have to.
It's gonna be a
go
door
outside.
into the house.
Yeah,
From the garage?
yeah.
Yeah.
The entrance to the garage will be off of Carson Avenue,
Yes,
right?
right on Carson Avenue. I mean, do you have the map? I'm gonna use the map. Maybe you can see better.
We got it, you don't have to. Joe, we're
Do
good.
they have a copy?
No, but I'm saying is, I think that the print will show you
Yeah, we have,
exactly where the existing garage is and
Yep.
where the new one attached to the house is.
Yeah, we're good. We got it.
Good job.
Good job, Joe.
okay.
What, are you trying to trick us in our first meeting in 2 years?
No, you guys had no meeting, so I guess you need a meeting so we can look.
We're a little rusty tonight, you know? Well, I am anyway. Okay, does anybody have any questions? We're all set? Okay. Have a motion?
I make a motion, we close application 2023-1.
Is there a second?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, oh, the other thing I want to mention, I don't need to sit in. We have a full board, so. Okay, thanks, Joe.
So now we go into regular meeting.
Okay, you think we want to do election of officers? 6 months late? Huh?
Got to do it anyways.
Yeah. Okay, regular, I'm going to start, it's 7:15. I'm going to start the regular meeting for the zoning board of appeals of the town of Watertown. I'll have the secretary call the roll. You never know. Okay, if you don't want to do it, anyway. Okay, action on minutes.
I make a motion, we accept minutes for regular, regular meeting on October 26, 2022.
You didn't do the election of officers?
We're gonna.
Oh,
Oh, I thought we were going to skip that. Okay, you want to do election officers?
We have to do it.
Yeah, we have to. We're only 6 months late, but that's all right. Okay, we're going to have election of officers. Do I have a nomination for chair?
I nominate Rich Andrea.
Second?
Any other nominations? Any other nominations?
I'm sorry, let's go backtrack. I'm going to turn the board over to the vice chair.
Okay, we understand. Hearing no other nominations, I make, I'd like to have motion by the board.
You need,
I
you,
made-
you
made
make
a
a motion
Can
to
I have a
close the
roll
nomination
call
and then vote.
nomination? What?
Vote.
Vote, I just need a vote on the nomination. All those in favor? Aye.
Okay, thank you. Nomination for vice chair. I'd like to nominate Phil Rogers for vice chair.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Any other?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? Hearing none? I guess you're the vice chair. Okay. Secretary. I nominate Ned Dalton for secretary. Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations?
I second.
Second it. Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? Are there any okay, so we have a vote? Can I have a motion? I made a motion and
All in favor?
favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, Ned, you're back in the newspaper again.
All right. Regular meeting,
So when anything happens, they think you did it.
Yeah.
no business, none.
Okay, let's go down to the regular meeting. Minutes, action on minutes.
I make a motion, we approve the minutes for regular meeting, October 26, 2022. We believe that was application 2022-10.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, old business, none. New business. Application number 2023-1 of Giuseppe Paletta for a variance of 21 feet to a front property line setback for construction of a 24-foot by 22-foot attached garage to be located 14 feet from the front property line at 49 Carson Street, Oakville, Connecticut, in an R12.5 residential zoning district. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve?
Second.
Okay, stated his hardship was, there was a building on the property that was pretty much shot, had no foundation. The building,
Same exact size, and we're making it
right,
less
what, less non-conforming.
Right.
I was gonna get there. But I just wanna say that the building that was there is in disrepair, and this is actually gonna be non-conforming, and, I mean, less non-conforming than the building that was there before. So I have a motion on the floor, a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, communications and bills. Appointment letter for Mr. James Croft. Oh, where is it? Secretary? Read his appointment letter.
Letter from Jonathan Ramsey, Mary Ann Rosa, Vice Chair, Jonathan Ramsey, Chair. Dated May 2nd, 2023, James Pro, 656 Linkfield Road, Watertown, Connecticut, 06795. Dear Mr. Pro, at the Town Council meeting held on May 1st, 2023, you were appointed as an alternate member of the Zoning Board of Appeals for a term to expire January 2024. Please go to the town clerk's office to be sworn in at your earliest convenience. Congratulations on your appointment. Sincerely yours, Jonathan Ramsey, Watertown Town Council.
You're not done. You gotta read a letter for Mr. Phil Rogers and Mr. Roger Mitchell.
Letter,
And you're working
same
hard
thing,
tonight,
Jonathan
buddy.
Ramsey, Chair, Mary Ann Rosa, Vice Chair, January 18th, 2023. Phil Roger, 25 Linden Street, Oakville, Connecticut, 06779. Dear Mr. Roger, at the Town Council meeting held on January 17th, 2023, you were reappointed as a member of the Zoning Board of Appeals for a term to expire January 2028. Please go to the town clerk's office to be sworn in at your earliest convenience. Congratulations on your appointment. Sincerely, Jonathan Ramsey. And another appointment, Jonathan Ramsey, Chair, Mary Ann Rosa, Vice Chair, January 18th, 2023, Roger Mitchell, 99 Norway Street, Oakville, Connecticut, 06779. Dear Mr. Mitchell, at the Town Council meeting held on January 17th, 2023, you were reappointed as a member of the Zoning Board of Appeals for a term to expire January 2028. Please go to the town clerk's office to be sworn in at your earliest convenience. Congratulations on your appointment. Sincerely yours, Jonathan Ramsey.
Okay, that concludes our reappointment. Oh, you got more?
No.
That's it. Okay, congratulations, fellas. Welcome to the board. It's really tough. A lot of decisions made here. Okay, communications and bills. Next thing is Connecticut Federation of Planning and Zoning Agencies Quarterly Newsletter, Fall 2022, Volume 26, Issue 4. You want me to read them all, and then you guys tell me if you want to? Okay. The next one is the Connecticut Federation of Planning and Zoning Agencies Quarterly Newsletter, Winter 2023, Volume 2027. Connecticut Federation of Planning and Zoning Agencies Quarterly Newsletter, Spring 2023, Volume 2027, Issue 2. Okay, first one was 2027, Issue 1. The second one was 2027, Issue 2. Do I have a motion?
Make your motion, we accept.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Great. Any discussion on these?
Anybody got anything they'd like to talk about or discuss, or?
Nope. Okay.
Okay. Next.
Motion to adjourn.
Hold on a minute.
The only question I had is, in one of the,
Go ahead.
in one of the articles, it says that we have to have, what, 4 hours of class? Is that,
Yeah, you missed the dinner.
Yeah, this is a new thing that all the land use commissions should get some training every year, yes.
so is that gonna be done in town? Are they, 'cause I mean,
Sometimes
it's
they
us-
offer those training seminars, and we can register you to go to those and get the credit.
But I'm sure it's us and planning and zoning, so.
Yes.
Isn't that enough?
It's
isn't
all
that-
land use commissions, yes.
But is that enough people for that, for the town to bring someone?
No, the state will offer sometimes, like the federation that we get the newsletters, they offer training sessions, and then you can go there, and we will register. As soon as they announce that, we will register.
All right, thank
As
you.
part of that, there was actually some statements in one of the pamphlets, not that we just got, but one of the regulations class books that we got.
Right.
It actually says that we should have a meeting, one meeting a year that is devoted to training. No business. But
Does it say how long
we
the
have plenty of
meetings
that.
Well, we're well seasoned.
So, just, so if we wanted to bring someone in,
Plus, if you guys attended the dinner, you get credit for, that was a class that night at the, at the
Yeah, you
land
got
use.
credit for that too.
Right,
yes.
I got a certificate.
Is there money in the budget where if we decide as a commission to bring someone in for a meeting to do class, there would be money in the budget to do that?
I have to check that with the town to see if they allow that, yes. If they have money for it.
I think it's worth checking, and I mean, we volunteer our time
Okay,
versus having to drive to Southington or drive to Middletown or drive somewhere for a class. I think they should be able to provide the training for us.
and actually, if you look at the newsletters, the federations offer that they charge $180 to come to the town and have a training session for the commission members.
Right.
I think we can afford that. We have money in the budget to
Right.
do that, yes.
Yeah.
If the commission wants to decide on that, let me know when you want to do that. But please make sure that the entire board is available, you're all available to do it. And if you want, I can send an email to everybody and pick a date, and then we will call the attorney to come and do that training for you.
And maybe we can do the planning and zoning at the same time, so it's us and planning
I
and
can
zoning.
check with them too to see if they wanted to do it at the same time. Yeah. That's a good point.
Okay. Good idea. Good idea. Take it easy.
Would you be up for switching out furnace in your country?
You adjourn the meeting.
Would you be up for switching?
I made the motion, we never voted.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
We need to vote to adjourn? No. Are we
a
done?
motion was
Whatever.
made and it was not seconded to adjourn the meeting.
Okay. Do I have,
That's understandable.
hang on, guys. There's a motion on the floor to adjourn.